Shalom, and we back with another hopeful, edifying video out here for the elect of Israel. But before we get started, call halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim or Crocodiles. All right, I'm gonna call today's video "Everybody's Wrong." And we just seen in this video, Jake, along with his woman. I don't know if it was real or this was a skit, but situations like this happen in real life as well. But Jake with his woman, scantily clad, walking down the street, and here's another Jake who's standing on the side watching, looking for some trouble to get into. Figure he'll say something. Like I said, I don't know if this is a skit or if it's real life, but I'm pretty sure this situation has popped up somewhere before. The skit just don't come from nowhere. You know it come from somewhere. Now, who I blame first is the Eve old man. Her scriptural husband, because he knew what she coming out there dressed like. He could have easily stopped that, but he didn't. He could have had her put on something modest, be shamefaced, like the scripture says in 1 Timothy. We're going to get that. This is 1 Timothy 2:9. In like manner, also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel. And as you can see, that cat suit, or whatever it's called, wasn't nothing modest about it. It was nothing was modest about it. It was very flashy, very show-offy, to show off her figure. She came in and that suit did exactly what she bought it to do. But like I said, that was on Jake. He should have put a stop to that before she even left the house. All right? With shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broidered hair, or gold, or pearl, or costly array. She was far from shamefaced. Now, was she sober? Yeah, probably so. But shamefacedness was nothing about her was shamefaced. And you can tell, because when he said that her ass was fat, she heard me say thank you. Like, I know. So shamefaced she was not. Alright. Verse 10. But which becometh women professing godliness with good works. Now, I don't know who she is in her real life, but there was nothing good about the work she was showing out there on them street. Because she looked like she was dressed like a prostitute. But like I said, that was on her man, because he should have nipped that shit in the bud before they even left the house. Jake gotta understand that he's the one that Yahweh picked to be over the women. It's only here in Babylon where they put the women over the men now. But Yahweh, in his order, the men are over the women. Like in 1 Corinthians 11. This is 1 Corinthians 11:3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is Yahweh. Now here we got it, and the head of women is the man. Like I said, he the head. He should have nipped that in the bud before it even became a problem. But he didn't. He wanted to show off her figure just as much as she did. Now look at him. And an argument with another Jake about him saying something. Which made it even worse. Because now he in a situation where this could cause him his life. If this was really real. Because if you heard the guy, he said he'll add his place out. He ready to shoot. Like I said, he was looking for trouble. And her being in that outfit stirred it up. Like scriptures say, beginning of sin comes from women and we all die. And he was in a situation where that was about to happen. We're going to get that in Sirach 25. This is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, chapter 25, verse 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. And through that woman, if this was real, and the way that guy was talking, yeah, there's a chance either her and her man, or the other guy. Somebody was gonna die. Somebody was gonna die. The way this situation was airing out, a nigga moment was about to take place. Verse 25. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. Basically, what he didn't do, he gave her that liberty to gad abroad by coming out the house dressing like a prostitute. If he'd have just put a stop to that, like I said, none of this would be going on. But no, what did Jake do? Let it go out there. Let her cause confusion. That's why I said give no water, no passage. Basically, don't put no hole in a container of water, because the water gonna start leaking out. So don't give no woman no chance to go out there looking for something in an outfit she shouldn't be in. But he didn't do that. Verse 26. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh, and give her a bill of divorce, and let her go. Basically saying, once he told her, hey, you're not wearing that, and I ain't gonna allow it, and she bucked up, like Eve would do here in Babylon, she just let it go. Like, all right then, if that's how you gonna be, I'll find me somebody else going about your business. But we know Jack ain't gonna do that. That's why she still had the outfit on. But as you can see, instead of him being wise and just cutting ties with her, he was a fool, and he got caught up. And the scripture tells you we gotta walk safely, like in Ephesians 5. All right, this is Ephesians 5:15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. He wasn't wise in this situation. If he was wise, he'd have cut her. He'd have told her to put something else on, and then he came out the house. So even if she was dressed modestly and the guy said something, at least it'd have been a situation where I'd have just said, hey, keep walking. I mean, some women can't help their shape. No matter what they put on, they're going to come through. That's fine. But you not coming out the house dressed in a cat suit. Talking about walking and him walking wisely. No. You was looking for trouble. You were walking as a fool. Verse 16. Redeeming their time because the days are evil. And you know they're evil because first thing the dude said once they got into the argument, I air this bitch out. He ready to shoot. He ready to shoot. Like I said, if he'd had her dressed modestly and he said something, that's one thing. But don't have your old lady coming out there dressing like a hoe, then get mad when a nigga say something. You should have put a stop to that. But you ain't want to do that. And you could tell that escalated so fast that they went to having beef and hate towards each other. But you probably asked both of them. They God-fearing men, supposedly. And they don't really hate nobody. If you ready to shoot somebody, over a comment, you ready to fight because you let your old lady come out the house looking like that. Hey, that's on you. Now, all he had to do when he heard the man say something, just been like, all right, bro. And just kept walking. Just, give a little answer, walk away. Ain't even got to worry about it. Situation wouldn't have came up. But, Jake, he ain't going to do that. He done got mad, started a whole big argument. All he had to do was get that soft answer. Like the scriptures say in Proverbs. This is Proverbs 15:1. A soft answer turn away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. And that's what happened. He heard him say, oh yeah, your girl got a fat ass. Easily just walked away. Cool, she got a fat ass. What did that matter? To me, I got her. You can say whatever you want. That don't bother me. And it shouldn't have bothered him. But when you weak and you got something to prove, hey, you will get exposed like that. And that's what happened. He felt like he had something to prove to this man, and you ain't had nothing to prove to him. They gave him a little soft answer. Okay, bro. Just keep going about y'all business. Don't ruin y'all day for some food. Now, if you wanted to say something to your old lady when you get home, get it behind closed door. Hey, don't embarrass me like that. You saying I know, don't say a word. If we walking down the street and somebody say something, you keep walking. If I don't stop to address it, you don't stop. Just keep going. But he had to answer. He had to say something. He could have just let the man be a fool and just say something and not gave him a reply. We're gonna go to Proverbs 24, Proverbs 26. And this says Proverbs 26:4. Answer not a fool according to his folly, lest thou be like a man unto, lest thou also be like unto him. Yeah. You answer him with that same energy he wanted. He wanted to start shit. He wanted to get into a fight. You answer the fool according to his folly, instead of just being wise and walking away. If she got a fat ass, okay. Like I said, okay, she got a fat ass. Big whoop. You go home with it. He got admired from afar. He was looking for that trouble. And all you did was just gave it to him. You could have ignored it, let the situation pass over you, and just not even cause the scene. But you know how Jake is. He got to be tough. He got to be seen, poke his chest out. Oh, I ain't no punk. Fuck that shit. Nah, Jake. Sometimes you just got to learn how to walk away. Sometimes you just got to let a fool in his folly go past you. Sometimes you just got to see strife coming and just, like, you know what? It ain't even worth it. And I tell you that in Proverbs 20. Let's see. This is Proverbs 20:3. It is an honor for a man to cease from strife. Yeah, but every fool will be meddling. You became that fool. Instead of getting honor and just not even just dealing with it, just walking away, you just felt like you had to do something. We're gonna go to the GNT. I feel like it got a better translation of this, so you can understand what I'm saying. Okay, this is in the Good News translation. Any fool can start an argument. The honorable thing is to stay out of them. There you go. Any fool. and he let that fool start that argument. He'd have just been better just staying out of it. I'm like, okay, whatever, bro. They grab the old lady by the hand. I'll talk to her when I get home. It shouldn't have been a big deal to him. But yet, he let it become a big deal. It became a big argument. Everybody in the street watching. Like I said, I don't know if this was a skit or something that just really happened, but I'm pretty sure in real life this done happened before. And a bad situation came of it. Because a fool will start an argument, but most jakes ain't strong enough to just resist it. Gotta, as they say, gotta drop his nuts. But you know how it is. We're gonna get a little scripture to back this up. Proverbs 17:14. The beginning of strife is as one letteth out water, therefore leave all contention before it be meddled with. We're gonna go into the GNT for that one. The start of an argument is like a first break in a dam. Stop it before it goes any further. There you go. Stop that argument before it goes any further. If he'd just been honorable and just walked away from it, instead of getting into that argument, getting into that strife, hey, he wouldn't have this problem. Just keep going, Jake. It wasn't that serious. Said your girl ass fat, knew what she had on. Somebody was gonna say something sooner or later. All you had to do was stop it. Because soon as it got started, it got heated, just should have said, you know what? This is my woman. What did I arguing with him? And like, okay, baby, let's go. We're gonna go, we'll finish this at home, and just walked away. You didn't have to stand there and argue with her, try to show out. Go home. Keep walking. You talk to her then. You don't have to do it right there. Everybody don't have to be in your business. But you didn't want to stop that break. You wanted him to jump in and meddle, and y'all get into it back and forth. And you fight over her. Now let's say this was real and it did go further and they both get killed. Then guess what? She just gonna find somebody else to move on with. Then what did you prove? Nothing. But how foolish you can be. Instead of just walking away from it. But Jake ain't gonna do that. He let that man get him stirred up and let Ralph come in, and it got him into a situation where he probably couldn't get out. Like I said, I don't know if it's a skit or if it's real life, but I'm pretty sure somebody knows a situation like this in real life that came up. And 9 times out of 10, when it's two Jakes, it just ain't gonna end well. We're gonna get one more scripture, then we're gonna close this thing out. This is Proverbs 15:18. That one it. In the KJV, a wrathful man stirred up strife, but he that is slow to anger appeases strife. If he could have just kept a cooler head in that situation, he could have easily avoided all that. He heard the man say it, just keep walking. You catch your girl while y'all walking down the street. Hey, what do you mean? Okay, don't do that in front of me. Don't embarrass me like that. Just keep walking. You ain't even have to embarrass her like that. You could have did that when you got home. You set her down, you digging her ass and tell her about where she wrong. But like I said, he was probably looking for something like that. He was probably wanted to fight with somebody. Because if he didn't, you wouldn't have your old lady walking outside like that. I'm about to go into the NLT. I feel like it got a better translation of this. Let's see. A hot-tempered person starts fight. Cool-tempered person stopped it. That's basically the whole situation. Neither was a cool-tempered person. Both of them were hot-tempered and ready to fight. That was the whole situation. Neither man could control their emotions, let them get the best of them, and they were about ready to kill each other. Like I said, if one killed the other, they killed each other. Either way, if she got out okay, she just moved on to the next. Then no point would be proven. So like I said, they all to blame in this situation. Jake got to learn to be a leader of his household and tell his woman she not going to come outside half naked. The woman got to learn to be more shamefaced and modest and wear modest apparel. And the other Jake just need to mind his own business. Get your own woman, bro. Just get your own woman. It's like for every man, there's 14 women. You don't gotta have your brother's woman. Get your own. If you can't get an Eve, man, get you an Edomite or Ammonite. Get you one of the women up from the other tribe. There's plenty of women out there. Get your own. But I hope this video was edifying. I hope you got something out of this. So in this all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ruach Kadash. To the hopeful elect out there, Shalom. And to the next video.